So let's talk about how a judge makes a custody decision and determines whether they're going to set bail or set some other release supervision, or if they're just going to release the client on their own recognizance. There's a lot that goes into the factor. The first thing I want to say is that in New York, over the last few years, the law has been changed in 2020, and there's a lot of offenses that the judge cannot set cash bail on, that they're not allowed to because they're considered minor offenses. So we don't even really need to go into that argument when we have one of those cases, but we do discuss whether or not there should be some sort of supervision, an ankle monitor, a reporting to probation, something of that nature, as opposed to just releasing the client on their own recognizance. And a number of factors are going to go, and then there are the cases, of course, where bail could be set and the judge is going to take into consideration a number of things with regards to what's going on to determine what kind of custody status they're going to set for the person. So a couple of things that I would certainly say for my client if I were representing them that would be positive if this were possible. Certainly if they've never been arrested before, explain that. If they live in the community, if they have a family, if they have a job, to show that they're not a risk of flight. If they live somewhere else, try to show that they have, roots maybe here, or show that they have roots where they are and that they'll come back, whatever it is. But you want to try to show that your client has sufficient, roots to the area, that they're not just going to take off and sacrifice their whole life because of something. I always discuss the seriousness of the crime. If I can try to show that the crime is a little less serious than the DA is portraying it as, then I'm definitely going to do that. And really, I'm just going to paint as good a picture as I can of my client, is not as a defendant or this person who's up in front of them who they think might have committed a crime, but as someone who lives in the community, a neighbor, someone who's deserving of the benefit of the doubt in saying, this person will come back to court. And again, depending on what the situation is, the judge will make a reasonable decision, hopefully, and that's how pretty much bail works.